Morning, how's it going? So, back on the GoPro for a minute, because I'm on the go for a minute. You find me on a Friday. Happy Friday if it's Friday where you are. If it's not, happy whatever day it is, I hope you make the most of it. You'll find a better place to mount this pissing thing, because that is absolutely diabolical. How's that? As you can probably tell, I'm on my way to work. Right, couple of things I needed to fill you in on. For those of you that don't know, this is Jet. Now, Jet has long put up with my shenanigans, and Jet's got cystic fibrosis. We're not going to dwell on that, because we do a lot of that amongst ourselves. Cystic fibrosis is a bitch. It is absolutely horrible. Unfortunately, there's no cure for it, and she's been incredibly sick with it for the last few months. So I've had some time off work. I've been staying at Jet's house and helping out where I can. She's been in hospital. She's out of hospital now. She's feeling a lot better, not 100%. She's trying to not be on the feed tubes and stuff like that, but like I say, we're not going to dwell on it. Now that she's out of hospital, we want to try to make the most of her being well. So, we've planned a trip away. Now, when I say we've planned a trip away much in the style of myself and Jet. We've said, shall we go away? And then agreed, yeah, let's do that. We could go further afield, we could go miles away. We've decided that, actually, we're gonna go somewhere around Cornwall. One of the things about living in Cornwall is, although it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet, during the summer months, it's really difficult to get anywhere or do anything or see anything. The tourists come in their millions, so we can't get anywhere, especially with a bigger van now. It's quite difficult. But now that the tourist season's ended, we're just creeping into autumn now. Autumn's my favorite time of the year. We've decided that we're going to stay local and see what we can see. We're hoping to find some woods. Now, I'm not going to say anything just yet, because you'll be able to see that later on, but hopefully we'll find some woodland, a nice place to park up, have a little look round, and I'm going to take you with us. So first I have to actually go to work, try and earn a couple of quid, try and earn diesel. It is what it is. So unfortunately, let's get that out of the way, get packed, and get gone. Right, see you in a bit. So we've earned a quid. I'll try that again without the batteries running out. Work day done, earned a quid. Let's go spend it with... Hey! As I said earlier, Jet's not been out of hospital very long. So what we've decided to do is stay within a sort of hour from her house. So we're heading to Dartmoor. Hopefully there's space in the prison so that we can leave someone there. All I wanted was some woods, to have a little look around the woods. We've just remembered, one of the things that I noticed that I hadn't got was decent footwear for walking around, trudging around, or getting in amongst it all. Still haven't. Well, technically I have. I just don't know where they are. But as long as we go somewhere nice, so we're headed to Dartmoor anyway. Right, so I thought I'd jump in on this time lapse just to let you know that the first place we're heading to is a place called Shaw Prior. The reason that I jumped on Park for Night to find this park up is because I'm not really that familiar with Dartmoor. I've never really taken the chance or the opportunity or the time to explore it, which is a real shame because it's right on my doorstep. This park up was less than an hour away from where Jet lives, so I mean, I don't know why I haven't taken advantage of it more. Park for Night isn't always the best app to use. Park for Night isn't always the best thing to use. Sometimes use your common sense. If it doesn't say you can't park there and you're not breaking any laws, you're not in anyone's way, you're not obstructing anything, you probably can park there. Worst case scenario, they'll tell you to move on. Okay, we've made it out onto Dartmoor. Found quite a nice little spot for the evening. Huh? So we're going to sort ourselves out for the evening now. Dusk's kicking in. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Bear with. Right, when I bought the T4, in the T4 was a little grey package. In the grey package was a window covering. When I unpacked it, I thought to myself, it's a hell of a good window covering. It's by a company called UK Custom Covers. Come on. UK Custom Covers, there we go. You can find them on eBay, I'll put a link in the description. I'm not going to tell you how much it cost me until I've put it on. Let's go and put it on. Right, so comes in a bag. Anything that comes in its own bag, I'm all over it. The cover itself is specifically for the Mark 8 Transit. Now what you got to do, you got to hook one side over one door and one side over the other door and close both the doors, and it wraps quite snug around the front window. Now the reason I bought this was, number one, a bit of privacy, number two, keep all of the bits and pieces off the window, like frost and all of that sort of stuff, keep all that off the window. But the one in the T4 was absolutely brilliant. That's why I went for the same company. Sponsored or anything, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you how much it cost me yet though. What are you saying? Now, like I said, I'm not sponsored, not trying to sell them to you, but if you are looking for window coverings, the quality of this material is absolutely bang on. As you can see, pretty much blackout stuff as well, as you can see. And when I found it in the T4, that's got to be a fair chunk of change. 30 quid. Come on, 30 quid. Takes seconds to put on as well. Absolutely brilliant. Just wanted to share that with you. Again, not sponsored, just chuffed. Jet made herself a bagel while I had a look at mushrooms that have been kicked around the place, had a quick look around the site. Jet then made me some boldak noodles. They look uninspiring, but trust me, I don't need to tell you that they're great because I put it in slow-mo. That obviously means that they're great, because anything in slow-mo is obviously great. Jet's literally getting her camera out as I'm getting brand new. This was bought on TikTok, believe it or not. It's going to show me how to do long exposure.
It's been a long time since I've done it.
As you can tell from the backwards cat, we've been doing photo stuff. So Jet showed up a lot more bold than mine because it went out of focus for some reason, but I'll put them here anyway. We're going to sort everything out, get ready to go to bed. Probably watch some sort of thing that's going to freak us out, maybe the new Dartmoor stuff on Netflix. But yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing yet. What are we doing?
We are going to that woodland.
Oh, we're going to go to the wood. Rambling on. See you tomorrow. Love you lots. Take care. Bye. Some mates come for breakfast. Morning, gents, old ladies. Shrum there. Help yourselves. So we said goodbye to the sheep, packed up the van and headed to our first destination. Along the way to our first destination, we found a reservoir called Haytor Reservoir. We stopped there, but obviously not before I got massively distracted. Got any jam? Did you get some jam?
Adam, Jean-Claude Van Jam.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Like, do you want marmalade, plum jam, lemon curd? Oh, orange and grapefruit marmalade. Yeah? Yeah. Nice. Loaded up with eggs and jam, we headed back onto the road and we actually made our way down to our first stop, which was Haytor Reservoir. It was absolutely outstanding. It's right in the middle of Dartmoor. Honestly, if you're in the area, I'd recommend going to see it. The parking wasn't too far. You can actually park quite close. We parked in a little quarry car park up the top. It was absolutely beautiful. We walked back up to the car, got back on the road, headed to our second destination of the day, and obviously, yeah, I got distracted again. Right, I've given myself this little mission. We come down over this hill and I saw some sort of rock stuff over there and I didn't know what it was, and if I don't know what it is, I'll be beating myself up for it, so let's go and have a look. It's safe to say this was a stupid idea. I'm actually up to my hips in some sort of swamp, so yeah, I should have just left these rocks go. Right, that was shit, not gonna lie. Wrong shoes! Right, if you could write a list of dumb stuff I've done, this would go on it. So we drove down the road over there, over yonder, and I saw a stone structure in the distance and thought, oh, that could be something interesting. Jet's like, nah, saving myself a Haytor rocks. I said, yeah, but that could be anything. My brain doesn't work the same as most people's. I think to myself, I can't miss up on that. That could be cool. What? It's a bridge. It's a little bridge. It better be a fucking lovely bridge. It's just a bridge. It's with a tunnel in it. So, yeah. Bridge. Marshland, bogs, cow encounters, falling in stuff. Probably got ticks biting me right now, trying to feed off my legs. I'm too scared to look. And that's what I saw from a distance. I mean, it's a nice bridge. It's a bridge. Rumour has it, this is the very bridge that the troll lived under before it got a penchant for the biddy goat. It was snacking on sheeps round Dartmoor way. That's where he used to sleep. That's what I'd say anyway. Do you know what? It's a bridge that I've now seen that I hadn't seen. There you go. Honestly, vans are not walking shoes. I went through this last year and I probably said it again a load of times in this video, but I bought the right bloody shoes. I just didn't bring them with me. Instead of going through the swamp, which was all the way through there, because like an idiot I just cut straight through, I've opted for the more firm path. I did a thing, went and had a look. I'm not moaning a lot, but there's the van. Do you know what? We've done all of this, been to the reservoir, messed about with sheep, okay, walked miles to a tiny bridge for no reason, and I think it's only just gone 9 o'clock. You wouldn't have had this out of me in my 30s, 20s, no way. So, life does begin at 40, obviously. I made it back to the van, changed my soaking wet socks, and we got back on the road to actually head to our destination that we were trying to get to, which was Haytor Rocks. Obviously trying to swerve and avoid all the cows along the way, as you do. Go in there. You might. Set. We made it. You probably can't hear a word I'm saying for wind. It's incredible. I prat about quite a bit, take the piss a lot, but it's actually gobsmacking really. It's mad because when you watch this, it'd just be like, oh, they've walked up, took photos and came down again. We chilled out up there for a bit, but it is all windy. Yeah, nice place. I'd recommend it. Good parking. There you go. I've done a review. So it's got horses and rocks. Anything else?
Nasty horses.
Nasty horses tried to bite Jet. Bless them. I've done this in videos before. I don't want to turn this into another one of those, but not the correct footwear. You could probably tell from that video it was hellishly windy up the top of Haytor, but I've got to say it was probably one of the most beautiful views I've ever had, and massive respect to Jet for making it all the way up there. We didn't hang around up there long, obviously with all the wind and all the cold. We're not going to try and compromise her anymore, so we came back down and just thought I'd share a couple of the nice pictures that we took, because honestly the place is stunning. Again, same with the reservoir. If you're ever in the area, I can't recommend it enough. It's a great spot. We jumped back in the van and headed to our final destination of the day, which was a place called Becky Falls. It's an ancient woodland and it's in a place called Maniton, which is just near Newton Abbot. Now, when we got there, I managed to convince Jet that we would be doing some kind of vloggy effect stuff. I had no intention of doing that. I thought it was quite funny, so I left it in. Do this with me. Wait. Stay there. Stay there. Hang on, come back. See, if I was doing it properly, it would probably have to look a little bit like this. Let's be honest, nobody's got any time for that. After I'd finished prattling about, we made our way into Becky Woods itself. Becky Woods is an ancient woodland. It's been open to the public since 1903. It's a hell of a nice place. If you're ever in the area, as I've said so many times in this video, it's definitely worth checking out. It was £9 entry, it had a nice cafe, the food was as you'd expect for a place like that, very reasonably priced as well. They had lovely animals kicking about. It was all in all, it was just a nice couple of hours. They've got different trails for different abilities, so if you've got younger kids you can take the blue trail, the red trail if you're a little bit fitter, or the purple trail if you've got great footwear and you're feeling super strong. I don't know how those stones got there, I don't know how this waterfalls were made, they were bloody brilliant no matter what. Yeah, if you're ever in the area it's worth having a look. We took a few more photos. I figured out that I need a lot more practice at taking photos. I was using completely the wrong lens, but you get what you get, I'm afraid, with me. And the day started to take its toll on Jep, so we made our way back towards the van. Becky Falls weren't bad, but you did a good job.
Thanks.
Gotta remember sometimes that cystic fibrosis does still exist, and it is still very much strong within her. So when you do manage to get out walking around a bit, it's pretty cool. So fair play, you did a good job.
Appreciate it.
It's about 2 o'clock. We've done
a day's work.
A shitload of stuff, really. We've done reservoirs, we've done massive mountains of rock.
Yeah, that's all 3 things that I had on the list.
Yeah. So now we've got to find something else to do, because we pretty much filled the day up. This is just a generic piece of beat roll, as we call in the industry, that I've probably already used today, but it gives me the opportunity to do this voiceover part where I can tell you that we then headed to find what was going to be our last park up of the evening. We were going to settle down, chill out and have something to eat. However, upon arriving at said park up, the usual thing happened. I got distracted by a stack of rocks over in the distance, so naturally I had to go and have a look. Haytor is over that way. These stones here, they're pretty mint, to be fair. I mean, I haven't got a clue if they've got a name or what, but how the hell has it just ended up like that? If it goes, by the way, the battery's running out on the GoPro. I'll have to go onto my phone, but look at that. Just stop there like that. I'm gonna go and have a look at these ones now. Hell of a nice place. It's crazy. I could speculate how stuff happens, but how the hell did these get here like this? It's crazy. Oh look, stack of bloody rocks. Why don't I walk for 7 days and fall through stuff and walk through bogs to see what that is? It's a kind of dick move I make. Oh. Right, I'll try and climb up here. Don't laugh. I mean, I'm not a pro rock climber, but I get it done. I mean, it's no Haytor or Haytor, whatever it's called, but it's still pretty bloody impressive. There's the van. I can see it. Is it over there? Yeah, about there. Something like that. Jet's really worked hard today. Fair play to her. We've had some, you know, they're moderate walks for people who are well. Get down on the wind. Yeah, they weren't massive walks, they weren't massive hikes, anything like that. Nothing too tearing for most people. But what you got to understand is that Jet's lung condition is quite debilitating. The last few weeks since she's been in hospital, last couple of months in and out of hospital, you know, it puts things into perspective, and you sort of realise you should probably make the most of the time you've got. Do what you can. Get out and just see something. This doesn't cost us anything, it costs us a bit of diesel. That was it. You don't have to have a camper van to do this. If you live in the southwest, you can come here. If you live anywhere else, there's more near you. I mean, you live in Bolton, you can go to the lakes, it's not far. Just go and have a look. It's good for my soul, it's good for your soul. In general, it's good for our souls. Yeah. But you know what I mean. It's just make the most of it. Do something with your time, because otherwise, you're a long time dead. Sad but true. Ugh. I'm thinking of getting a metal detector. I've been thinking about it for about half an hour now, so that's probably going to happen. Yeah. It's been a hell of a good few days. Really enjoyed it. Jet's played a blinder. She's done really well. She's knackered now. We're gonna end this video there and say thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna ask you to like and subscribe now. I don't normally, but I'm gonna. I'm hoping to do a few more trips away like this. It's been good. I've had a good time. Thanks for coming along, Jet. Can't see her. Can't even see her. Can't even see her. But yeah, so yeah, cheers for watching. Like and subscribe, please. I'd appreciate it. Don't cost you anything. Don't be tight. And yeah, I'd really appreciate it. It'd be great if you could. But yeah, enjoy whatever it is you're doing. Go outside, do things. Don't stay home. It's boring. It's rubbish. You can get buses out here if you live in the southwest. If you don't, there's plenty of places around you that you can go. So anyway, waffling on again. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care. Love you lots. Be good to each other. Love you. Bye.